What are we doing tonight, guys? What is happening? It's Taco Tuesday, y'all. Taco Tuesday means your boy's streaming, and it's time to shiny hunt for a chimchar again, of all things. Yeah, that's what we'll be shiny hunting for. We did find the uncatchable shiny Starly last week, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. We finally came across a shiny Pokemon. It wasn't the one we were hunting, so we are back in Sinnoh, back after the briefcase simulator. But with all of that out the way, how we doing tonight, Odd Bro? How are you doing, Daniel? I hope your guys' tacos were delicious. It is Taco freaking Tuesday. I didn't have a chance to eat dinner yet, but I've got tacos waiting for me. They are calling my name. I can smell them right now, and it smells so freaking delicious, and it's making my mouth water and my tummy, what is a tummy, by the way? My tummy grumbling. But there's more pressing matters at hand, chat. We've got a shiny pink monkey to find, and then, only then, can we worry about about after stream snacks. Yeah. What is going on here? Why is my thingy doing this? Stop. Can I not just like maybe click over here? Sempton? Why? There we go. Got it. Fixed. Oddbro says, no tacos, but I had taco soup. Yo, taco soup? That could be interesting. Like a little bit of Mexican street corn with some like protein of choice, a little bit of like beef or chicken broth in there, and boom, you got yourself an amazing Mexican style soup right there. Okay, so with all of that out the way, I need to open up my counter app so that this will count with us as we go. Okay, anywho, now onto the game scene so we can start shiny hunting our little buddy, the little pink monkey, the pink starter. Guys, I'm still not over the fact that last week we got the shiny Starly. Still not over it. It's still just like in the back of my mind, just chilling back there, irritating the bejeebies out of me. So I'm hoping that tonight, not only do we break 2,000, well, maybe we don't break 2,000. Maybe we get the shiny before 2,000, right? We can be optimistic here. We can hope for better days ahead. We can hope for the shiny starter to show up before 2,000. But either way, if we don't get the shiny tonight, we are definitely breaking 2,000 encounters. I should probably make sure that this is working. It is. Okay. The counter app is working for me. We are golden there. But yeah, what I was saying is if we don't find the shiny, at least breaking 2,000 encounters is an accomplishment in itself. So we do have that to look forward to, I guess. That is not the shiny though. That was not it. Daniel says, I'm shiny hunting Piplup in BDSP also. I hope I see it soon. I hope you do too. I hope that we all have the greatest of luck while shiny hunting these starters. I think I've said this on stream multiple times now, but I am fair warning any friends that even consider doing a soft reset in on the Switch. I'm probably gonna give them fair warning to just run away and not do it. Like, don't put yourself through that pain. It's not worth it. It's not worth the suffering. Just go shiny hunt your starter in Scarlet and Violet. But then again, some of us don't have the DLC, so you might only be left with this way to do it. But I do have my my iced coffee for the evening to keep me fueled up and ready to go, fam. We are getting after it, y'all. I wonder if Lana will be in stream tonight because I was thinking about him this week because I've been playing a free-to-play mobile game, Warhammer 40k Tacticus, and I think he plays the tabletop Warhammer 40k. Which I think is a super cool strategy game, but I've never actually played myself. I think it's interesting. It's intriguing. Never got into it though. That is not the shiny monkey we are looking for. How does the music sound in relation to my voice, y'all? Is it okay? I'm always worried that music might be outdoing my voice. But I think it's okay. It sounds loud in my ears. Daniel says I like to make it hard. Also, well, hey, you know, if you particularly want your starter to be from Sinnoh, like from the Sinnoh region. That way, when you like put it in home or transfer it to another game, it always has that tag of like found in Sinnoh, you know, or found on route. Is it route or Lake Variety? Is that what it is? Are we on Lake Variety? Verity, Lake Verity. That's what it is. You always have the fact that you found the starter there. Those little location tags, that means a lot to some people. I'm not one of those. Oh. I didn't think that the pups would be going too wild tonight because we took them on a little walk before stream. Gina and I took baby Isla and the puppies out and around our neighborhood. I think we were out for like a good, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes or so. Good little walkabout. Little fresh air exercise. Always good for the mind, the body, the soul. Also good for the puppers because gets their brains ticking, you know, because they have to like stay on the curbside and make sure they're out of the way of traffic and all the other things. But they do a pretty good job of it, I would say. They're pretty smart little puppers that they are. Those little puppy pups. I'm really liking this this Stream Beats playlist. It's a new one that they put together. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm feeling the tunes tonight, y'all. Feeling the tunes. Oh, I better start my recording so that I'm not not too far off. And just in case, you know. You never know, another shiny Starly might pop up. Got to clip that for the gram. Clip that for the YouTubes. Clip that for the talk. Is that what the youngsters are calling it these days? The talk? Something like that? Who cares? Not really worried about it. Did I just age myself? Chat. You let me know. Let me know, chat. Did I just age myself? Guys, if you haven't already, please consider dropping a like on the stream. It does help me out. It's free for you to do, and it's cool for me because it helps push the video out into the YouTube space. Tells YouTube that, hey, this viewer is enjoying what they're watching. Not only will we send you more of it, we're going to push it out to others that like videos like you do. So, you know, that's cool. No shiny Chimchar. The one thing that was nice about last stream finding that shiny Starly is that technically with encountering 2 Pokemon every time we go with the starter, we're technically getting 2 encounters, you know? So in theory, we were close to odds. And the shiny one Pokemon shined. So I guess we got one pretty close to odds. Now hopefully the shiny Chimchar shows up a lot quicker, you know? I've only been counting the Chimchar encounters, so haven't been counting the Starly encounters. But off stream, I haven't been making a whole lot of progress towards my shiny badge quest in Soul Silver because of plenty of other things. But one of them being that I found that mobile game, and it's a cool like turn-based strategy, hexagonal tile style map, like with heroes that you battle with. It's super cool. I like it, and it like itches that collector's fix that I get stuck in my head. So yeah, there's that as well. There's like a whole plethora of heroes that you can collect, and you have to like pick up these shards from completing like different tasks or missions, or like by completing some missions in different areas of the game. You get these chests by leveling up your like player profile, the characters, things like that. And then sometimes the chests will drop shards for certain characters. Once you gather enough of those shards, then the character unlocks, and then you can use that character. So it's like that collector's itch that I have. Similar to the reason why I love playing and collecting Pokemon, or shiny Pokemon for that matter. It's like that same itch, you know, that same tick, I guess. I feel like I'm just mashing the A button to high heaven here through these cutscenes. Like I might end up getting some carpal tunnel after this hunt. Oh, it's a strong Starly. It's not shiny, but it's a strong one. Also not shiny Chimchar. Also not shiny Chimchar. You love to see it. You hate to see it, but you love to see the not shiny Starly. How many encounters on your Piplup hunt are you, Daniel? Keeping track? Are you keeping a running count on the Piplup encounters? We went to Prescott, Arizona this weekend for a cheer competition for Aubrey, which was really cool, by the way. I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I did. But then also, on top of all of that, little Aubrey and her cheer squad placed first in their age bracket or age division. So they got a cool trophy. We got to celebrate. It was super cool. They had a good time. Little nugs, little chicken nugs. They've been working their little tails off at practice. They've had extra days of practice for the past like month leading up to competition. And the little babes did it. They took home first place. Those little chicken nuggies. The cutie pies. I was a super proud papa this weekend. And actually, Gina was like a super proud mama. She was loving it. It was super cute. I was like, my mom was sitting in the stands, kind of like right next to me, up over my left shoulder. And when they announced that the girls had gotten first, we all stood up and were clapping and cheering. And I look back to see my mom, and my mom's like crying tears of joy. And it made me kind of start like chuckling and laughing. I know I shouldn't laugh about that kind of, software closed because of an error. I hope that wasn't my shiny Chimchar. But I was like chuckling. And I shouldn't be that way, but it was just cute that my mom was like so happy for Aubrey that she had tears in her eyes. She was crying. and I like tapped on Gina was sitting right in front of me in the bleachers. I tapped on her elbow to like point at my mom, and Gina turned around to me and she's just bawling with tears of joy as well. It was surreal. I just started laughing even more. It was so funny. Super cute, super funny, super wholesome times. Our family was all super proud of Aubrey girl. She kicked butt. And she also got thrown in as like the flyer in one of the stunt groups last minute. So like the morning of the competition, 3 hours before it started, they were like, one of the girls, or the girl that was normally the flyer in the stunt group, had to sit out the competition. And so Aubrey was put in last minute, and they were practicing stunts and whatnot, all leading up to the competition start. And she did so good. I was so proud of her for jumping in there. And then her coaches were like ecstatic, just complimenting her and how well she did. So it was really cool. Good times. Proud parenting moments for us this weekend. No shiny Chimchar there. Lots of fun was had. We had some good quality family time together. All 6 of us, with my parents. Gina's mom and her boyfriend made it up. It was good. Good times. Right, shiny Chimchar. You better happen tonight. I'm over here threatening a video game. Get real. Get real. All right, Dawn, move it or lose it, sister. It's time for us to check this briefcase. We're looking for a shiny pink monkey. Let me at it. Come on, Rowan. No, I know you've got it. Oops, not the Turtwig. We want the Chimchar. We want the Chimchar. Oh, strong Starly again. You guys know? That's not a shiny Chimchar. Chat. Do you guys know? Do you know what the significance of that is? Like when you go into battle in BDSP and it does that, like it's almost like a mini cutscene for your character. Like it zooms in on your character's face. There's something significant about that. It's like the opposing wild Pokemon's IVs. I think like 3 of them are maxed, maybe, or something like that. Oh no, we're out of the coffee. The coffee is down. Down. No more coffee here. I think it's guaranteed max 3 IVs. I think that's what it is. It might be 4 actually. I kind of want to Google search it now. The zoom in cutscene, because normally when you go into the battles or the battle scene, it's just it just goes straight into the battle scene, or it'll show like your character throwing your Pokemon, and then it'll show the opposing Pokemon. something of that sort. Let's see if we get it again here. Oh, I think that was that same cutscene I'm talking about. That is not the shiny Chimchar we are looking for. This is not the droid you are looking for. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Know what I mean? Oh. Give it a good stretch. Give it a good stretch. I did find a cool new hobby store that opened up here in town though today, which was really exciting. It's actually located in we've got an exotic pet store here in town. And the family that owns the pet store, there's a couple kids that wanted to like open up their own toy store, and their mom and dad that own the pet store were like, okay, here's a corner of the store that you guys can use to like display merchandise. And they did, and they started doing pretty well. And so they started out with just like a little corner, and then their parents gave them like a bigger corner of the pet store, and they continued to do even better. And so eventually they gave them like a whole section of the store, and the dad's like heavily involved because the dad's I think big into tabletop games or something of that sort. He's like into Warhammer and D&D, and the boys are into Pokemon and whatnot. And so he's gotten involved with the boys, and they've got like a whole section of their exotic pet store dedicated to like tabletop games. So like Pokemon trading card game, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer. They have a whole section of like cool little toys and Funko Pops in there. What else did they have? They had some really cool stuff. They have a whole wall of Hot Wheels, like collectible Hot Wheels stuff. It's all like original Hot Wheels, and it's just super cool. And then to know, like, I was talking with the mom was running the pet store today, and I was chatting with her about their business endeavors and whatnot. It's a 10 and a 7-year-old, and their dad helps them out, but they pretty much run it all. It's sweet. Blue, welcome to the chat. How are we doing tonight, Blue? How are we doing, my friend? Cannot remember the time change. Yeah, the time change will get you. It'll get you every time. The cool thing is like, for me, there's no time change. I'm doing the same thing I've always done all year long, and the time change only affects you guys, you know, because I live in the great state of Arizona, where we don't observe daylight savings time. We just chill. Our clocks stay the same all year long. They never change. Any more shiny birds? Nah, no. I'm hoping that we don't get any more shiny birds, Blue. We need to stay away from the shiny birds. One is enough, my friend. One is enough. One shiny bird in 2,000 encounters is plenty for me. And I'm hoping that the Chimchar shows its shiny self tonight. And I know, what'd you say, babe? Yeah. Well, I showed you Gina's back here saying you're still on this Chimchar hunt. She's giving me sarcasm. She doesn't know the perseverance it takes, y'all, to shiny hunt in a soft reset environment like this. We need to show her the ways. Well, no, we don't need to show her anything. She has zero interest in this whatsoever. Zero investment. The most she'll do is the quizzes that I put her through. But we take what we can get, fam. We take what we can get. Put her through the Who's That Pokemon quizzes. And we get great content talking about sugar babies, which actually, So today, okay, I was talking about the exotic pet store and how they've got like the toy section in their store, which has trading card games, miniatures, figures, things like that. And so when I got back home, I told Gina about it. I was like, babe, remember, because she had told me about the exotic pet store, and we've been talking about going over there and just like walking through it, because it's just cool to see like all the different reptiles and ferrets and things. There's so many cool pets that you can have in Arizona. Speaking of which, I saw the cutest little tortoise. It was like literally like the size of a half dollar. If you guys have ever seen a $50 coin, a 50-cent piece, they're like big old honking coins. It's like if you were to put I don't know, 3 quarters together, it'd be a $50. But that's about the size of this tortoise. So just like cute little dude, and he's in his little atrium walking around with a piece of lettuce. It was awesome. What? No, you reminded me of Turtwig. He reminded me of Turtwig. The tortoise was a sign you should do one Turtwig, Blue says. I know. I can't muster up the courage to do that, Blue. I can't do it because it would be that one time that I go for Turtwig instead that I would get a shiny Turtwig. And if that does happen, you bet your bottom dollar I'm saving and going through to the point that I can catch a Pokemon just so I can transfer Turtwig over to home before I continue on with the Chimchar hunt. But we can't do that. Because I want to get to a point where I can actually start this playthrough at some point. Sooner than later. Because the soft resetting on the Switch is gonna drive me bonkers. It's gonna drive me batty. It's gonna drive me insanity. Soft reset hunts on the Switch are not for the faint of heart, fam. I forgot this was a playthrough, Blue says. Yeah. My goodness. There's times where we're at midstream where I'm like, I just need to get this shiny so I can go on to the next shiny hunt. And then I remember, this is part of a playthrough I'm putting myself into. What a playthrough this will be. And I'll have to chop up the footage and make a decent YouTube video out of it. Shiny Starly encounter and all. Because you know you got to get one of those in there. Okay, baby. Okay. Blue, what kind of tacos did you have tonight, my friend? What kind of tacos did you have for Taco Tuesday? It's the best day of the week. The best day of the week. There we go. Oh, that's not it. Come on. Didn't even eat dinner? Is this another cheese and wait, what did you have last time? Let me remember. You didn't eat the cheese. You found something else to eat instead. I can't remember. You're gonna have to tell me. I can't remember what you ended up landing on. Apple cider and cheese or something. After stream, I'm waiting until after stream so I could make some fresh taco shells. I made some for Gina before stream started. I chugged apple cider and made freezer fries. That's what it was. Freezer fries. Oh no. Did you make them in the air fryer? Air fryer fries are so good. Actually, anything frozen food wise that you have to like bake off, if you put it in the air fryer, it just makes it that much better. Blue says I have both again, so dinner again? Your Tuesday night dinners have turned from tacos to French fries and apple cider. What a time to be alive. I don't know. All right, Chimchar. Be shiny. Just be shiny already. Nope. No shiny Chimchar. Just the good old orange one. Apple cider is my dinner every night as well as my lunch. Just living on apple cider and a prayer. Occasionally my breakfast. Oh, you love it. You love it. I wonder how Daniel's doing with that Piplup hunt. Always my breakfast too. Hey, whatever works, whatever works. As long as you enjoy it, right? I'm a fan of like any sort of eggs with some protein of some sort, like some breakfast sausage or like bacon and some cottage cheese. Yum. And I just like plain cottage cheese with a little bit of cracked black pepper on it. Can't go wrong. I've been known to put some hot sauce on my cottage cheese though too. That is yum. I'm feeling silly, might chug a gallon. No big deal, Blue. Chugging a gallon of apple cider. Do you ever warm the apple cider? Some good old warm apple cider. What are you making out up there, babe? Making some chicken. For your lunch tomorrow? Did you get cucumbers at the store too, baby? Oh my goodness. So does that mean we can have chicken with rice and cucumbers and sriracha and mayo? Or just the sriracha? No, the sriracha mayo is we need to get some more sriracha mayo. And some teriyaki sauce. I feel like there are some sauces that you have to keep essential in the fridge at all times. One of them is teriyaki sauce. One of them is sriracha mayo. Another one is any sort of delicious hot sauce. And what else? What are some other sauces that you need to keep handy? Ketchup, obviously. You have to keep ketchup on standby for all guests, you know? But like a good hot sauce, a good sriracha mayo, just regular mayo. Regular mayo is a clutch one to always keep on hand. How are you going to make a sandwich without mayo, you know? Unless, of course, you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or like a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Then you don't do mayo. That mayo's not a good choice with peanut butter, in my opinion. Now, Blue, you may like that, but that's not for everybody. They say you are what you eat, but I don't eat apple cider. I drink it, so I should be fine. Fair enough. That's logical reasoning there, Blue. I like where your head's at. Guys, if you are at all curious, I'm streaming vertical tonight as well as normal format. So if you prefer one viewing experience over another, you can pick and choose which one you like best. Both streams are live on my channel right now. The vertical format has hashtag shorts at the end of the title. So if you go back into my channel and you prefer one or the other, you can switch between the two streams. Or you can be wild and crazy and have like two devices open at once, one with vertical and one with horizontal, and do whatever you want. Sometimes Blue gets wild and crazy like that. I think that's just because you like to chat with everybody, Blue. In shorts chat and pants chat. Should we call it pants chat? I feel like we should. Normal chat can just be called pants chat. Blue says I am the chat right now. Well, I mean, there's other viewers watching in both streams. Just no one's talking except for you. You are the only chatter tonight, Blue. And we love you for it. Oh, Isla Bean's awake. She took a late nap from our walk. She fell asleep during our walk and then... Is she really? Uh-oh. Hopefully Isla's not getting sicky. Little sicky girl. Yeah, there are other viewers, but they're oh, the puppies are going crazy. But lurkers are cool too. You can Blue's you're trying to get the lurkers out. Hey, if the lurkers just want to lurk, that's fine. Blue, you and I could chat all night. We're good. I need more social experience. What are you trying to say, Blue? I'm not enough social experience. It's all good. It's all good. My feelings aren't hurt any. I promise. I'll just cry myself to sleep tonight. Tears of sadness. Wake up with tears of sadness all over my pillowcase. Oh man. wait, no. It's all good. It's all good. Guys, if you didn't know, the best way to increase shiny luck for a streamer is to first like the stream. Secondly, you drop sparkles in the chat. And thirdly, don't forget to post the dad jokes. Scientifically proven, y'all, that if you do those three things, we will have better odds. Twisting my words, shake my head, Blue says. No, I'm just giving you a hard time, that's all. Come on. We can't let you out scot-free here. We gotta keep you on your toes, Blue. You come to my stream for the fun times, not for the easy times, right? What do you call a guy with no arms, no legs in a pool? Blue says. God, I don't. Bob? Is it Bob? God, I feel like Bob's a good one for that. If it's something other than Bob, I know it's going to be good still, but I feel like Bob would. Perfect. Yes, it is. Have you said that one? Have you typed that one in chat before, Blue? Maybe you've done that one before. I feel like that's a familiar one I've seen. Oh, is the bot not working in shorts chat? What the heck? Exclamation point. Let's do Discord. No, it's working there. Why didn't that's weird. Did I spell shiny luck wrong or something? Exclamation point shiny luck. Let's see if that works this time. There it goes. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think so. Maybe I put a space at the end of it or something. Maybe I put a space at the end of it. That's probably what it was. I messed up the bot command. I've used almost every what do you call a guy joke in chat, Blue says. Yeah. I think between you and Mass Figure, we've probably heard of just about all of them, right? And then Trelana always drops the what do you call a woman jokes. I hope Lana jumps in chat tonight. That'd be cool to see. I might have one more. Let's see it. That's not a shiny Chimchar. What do you call a guy with no body and no nose? What do you call a guy with no body and no nose? No, that's no arms and no legs. I don't know that one. I don't think I know that one. What is it, Blue? Nobody knows. I hate it here. Count it out. Nobody knows. I got it. It was funny. Yes, it was actually good. I freaking love dad jokes. One of our friends has a son that always tells us dad jokes, and he's got some good ones that he's got like memorized, always on standby. Anytime we see him, it's like, hey, Levi, tell me a dad joke. And he pulls one up quick. Babe, do you remember the pufferfish one he told us? He told me a funny pufferfish one. I feel like I can't remember what it is though. I'll have to ask him next time, or have Gina text him and remember what it is, so I can bring it to stream next time. Drop a dad joke on you. I'm always asking you guys for the dad jokes. I need to hold myself accountable and come with the dad jokes. My dad joke knowledge has left me. You can always use Google. Google is a good way to cheat on the dad joke knowledge if you've gone dry. Yeah, wait, hold on. You're the dad here. I know I am, and I usually don't bring the heat with the dad jokes. I should. I make a lot of dad joke comments though to my kids and to Gina. They hate it, but I love it. It's perfect. Any opportunity I get, I will make a dad joke comment for sure. Hi, Isla. Oh, she's wearing the bows that match her Barbie outfit. Hi, baby. You can't be up here with me, sweetie. I'm sorry. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, girlfriend. Okay. She's just sitting here next to me, watching the game, and like she keeps looking at the keyboard on my desk, and then my hands on the controller in front of the keyboard. What's Forrest Gump's password? 1Forrest1. I know that one. I know you told me that. I know that because one of our friends uses that password for everything. She uses that passcode for her own personal stuff. It's hilarious. Also, it's probably not good that she uses that, because I feel like that's a super easy password to try out, but maybe people don't think to use like a generic passcode like that. They're trying to use something like personal, you know? Isla's just watching me. Yeah, I think so. Here. She's holding on to my chair. It's great. Yeah, my little broke bestie here. Blue says April showers bring May flowers, but what do May flowers bring? Spring? I don't know. Craig Paralysis is in the chat. Yo, we got a very special guest tonight. Welcome to the chat, Craigie P. How are your tacos today, my friend? I know you had some tacos. Don't let me down. It's Taco Tuesday. I know you, and I know you had tacos. What kind of tacos did you have? Craig says Encounters 1965. You think that was a fun year? Maybe a little bit. I think 1969 might have been a little more fun. Zing. Craigie, you missed it last stream. I encountered the uncatchable shiny Starly. I've been talking about it since starting this playthrough of wanting to avoid the shiny Starly. And wouldn't you know it, I did not avoid it. It was destined to be. I Heart Tacos is my jam now, carne asada. Yes. Craig, did you know that they do like taco specials Sunday through Wednesday, I think it is? They've got a different like specialty taco that's super discounted. It's like dollar tacos. My little brother goes there and picks them up. So like I think it's like Sundays and Wednesdays is al pastor, then Mondays is like chicken, and Tuesdays is carnitas or something like that. They don't do the carne asada on the special, but they have some good tacos, that's for sure. 4 tacos, 16-ounce beer, only $6.99. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. They do the daily specials. That's right. You love to see it. I love a good taco place. We have one here in Havasu called La Carcacha, and it is awesome. I'm not entirely sure that they do better tacos than I Heart Tacos, but they are pretty freaking good, man. Between the two, I love it. The bartender and I are boys now. We got into a big anime conversation. Nice. You'll love to see it. Hey, becoming friends with the bartender is always a positive thing. Always a positive thing. That and sushi chefs. If you have a good sushi joint and you constantly go up to the sushi bar itself and you become homies with the sushi chef, that is the man to be friends with right there, because that man will hook you up. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. Sushi spots with a good sushi chef. It is definitely clutch. Definitely clutch. Oh, itchy head. I had to wear a beanie this morning on the pool route today, y'all. It was a little bit chilly out this morning, so I had a beanie on to cover the ears, keep them warm, all that good stuff. Gino Paralis in the chat too. What, are you kidding me? We have both of the Paralis twins in one chat? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now, chat? Are you kidding me right now? Hold on. This is a very serious moment. Just relish in this moment with me 1 second. Gino and Craig are IRL friends of mine, and we go back a good while. And I've been doing this streaming thing. It's a hobby of mine. It's nothing crazy. I've been doing this streaming thing a couple times a week, right? Or at least once a week, maybe a couple times some weeks. And occasionally I'll have one of them in the chat, but not once since I started this journey have I had both of the Paralis twins in one chat. And tonight is the night, y'all. It is happening. It happened. And I couldn't be happier for it. Thank you for joining the chat, Gene Bean. Welcome. How were your tacos today, my friend? It is Tuesday, and if I know the Paralis twins, I know that they both had tacos. We probably have another I Heart Tacos runner today. Double whammers, living the dream, baby. Living the dream indeed. Living the dream indeed, my friends. Blue says, speaking of bars, I need some cider. It's been too long. You are cider. You are the epitome of the apple cider. I feel like you could just put your finger in an empty glass, Blue, and it would just seep apple cider into the glass. Gino with the pink tacos. Hey, all tacos are welcome on Tuesdays, Gino. Gino says, the last time I saw you was the Blink concert. Yeah, it's been a while, buddy. It's been some time. That was that was during the summer, if I am correct in my recollection. That was a great concert. And actually, Gina and I got to watch Pierce the Veil live again at the When We Were Young Fest in last month in Vegas. Guys, if you're into that scene of music at all whatsoever, Pierce the Veil does not disappoint. That band is so amazing live. And even if you're not like into the harder music, they still sound so good live and they put on such a great show. Oh, she got a popsicle. Nice. Blue says taking a sip over glorified apple juice right now. You love the glorified apple juice, especially during the holiday season. You've got to do a little bit of the warm apple cider, Blue. Little warm apple cider with some dessert. Any dessert of your choosing. Warm apple cider. It is yummy for the tummy. Craig says, what tacos did you eat today? I have not had tacos yet. I'm having tacos after stream. So Gina and I went on a little walk today before stream. We took the puppies out and Isla out on a nice walk around the neighborhood, probably like a 40-minute walk or so. And by the time I got back, we didn't have much time to make dinner and eat before I started stream. So Gina made up the taco meat. I made up a couple taco shells before stream started for her. And then when stream ends, I'll be getting my tacos in. But just some good old homemade ground beef tacos at home. Probably use some of my homemade tomatillo salsa on that too. Ooh, baby girl, it is delicious. Gino says Dante was there. I do recall Dante being at the, oh, you mean at the When We Were Young Fest. I know, he messaged me on Snapchat the day after. He messaged me on Snapchat the day after. Cold apple cider hits different at 3 in the morning. It's not 3 in the morning for you, Blue. Not yet, at least. What's cool too, hey, the time change difference for you, Blue, is actually in favor for you, because now when I start stream, it's an hour earlier. So you're not pushing as late into the evening if you stay up watching my stream. So that's pretty good. No, but I've had it at 3. Yeah, I know you have. There have been plenty of times at the end of stream when you're talking about drinking apple cider. Gino says Mojave Steakhouse doing a taco fundraiser for search and rescue tonight. Is it tonight? Look, that's a cool fundraiser. The search and rescue team in the local search and rescue team there is actually really cool. There's a lot of good people on that search and rescue team. I know a handful of the peeps on that team. No, Shiny. Our pink monkey has not arrived. I stayed for the whole stream for the first time last Tuesday, Blue says. Really? That was the first time you stayed for a whole stream? I feel like you did before daylight savings time. I feel like you've stayed the whole stream in the past. Oh, maybe you have fallen asleep during the stream and then you're just in the chat. That's probably what it is. And then it's just still on with the stream closed out the next day. You just wake up, look at your YouTube app, it's still on. You never close it out. Gino says, yeah, tonight. Oh, so you had some tacos from Mojave Steakhouse? How were those? Does Mojave Steakhouse know how to make a good taco? I feel like that's a questionable. I'm not gonna repeat what you just said. Gina's the peanut gallery over here just shouting from the background. You guys can't hear what she's saying because of my noise gate on the mic, which is great. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that in the background. I sleep during streams. I try to stay up, but the streams used to go until 12 or 1. Yeah, I know. Because I would normally stream until about 9:30, 10 o'clock my local time. So when daylight savings time is not being observed, it's like it's like what, 1 in the morning, right? It's like 12:31 in the morning for East Coasters. But now it's an hour earlier, so that's a good thing. Gino says, in a word, fantastic. The tacos from Mojave Steakhouse are fantastic. Okay, if you had to compare those tacos, Gino, to I Heart Tacos, carne asada tacos, how would you rate them? Like if I Heart Tacos, carne asada tacos is a 5 out of 5, what would Mojave Steakhouse rating be out of a 5 comparable to I Heart Tacos taco? Give me that lowdown. I need to know. I need this statistic now. Greg says, Mystery Dungeon, good pokey. I saw it pop up on the Switch. I have not played the Mystery Dungeon games. Okay, so the Mystery Dungeon games are very beloved by the fans that play it and like it. But I feel like the general consensus in the community is it's like a love-or-hate relationship. It gets to be pretty repetitive from what I've heard, which can be said about pretty much any Pokemon game, right? But yeah, I feel like the people that have played and liked it, they love it. So take that with what you will. Gino says the rating is fantastic versus unbelievable. Okay, so they put up a good fight at least, so that's good. That is good. Yeah, see, Blue says it's a Pokemon RPG. Story isn't bad either, and the dungeon is a good game. Yeah, it is very loved by the fans that love it, but yeah, it gets repetitive. Still good. It's like a turn-based. Oh goodness. It's like a turn-based Final Fantasy style RPG game for Pokemon. But you have. Oh goodness. Isla's not happy. I think Isla is getting some teeth, y'all. So she has not been super happy in the evenings. In the past couple of days, she's been very cuddly and like a little bit on the needy side. I don't know if you guys heard her in the background crying or not just now. Sometimes if I talk during background noise, the noise gate opens on the mic and it'll pick up background noise. So you might hear it sometimes. You get to fight legendaries as a starter Pokemon, and that's honestly kind of funny, Blue says. Does the Pokemon you pick evolve? Because you start out like as a base Pokemon, right? Whether it's a starter or a base type Pokemon, and then when you get to the point of like leveling up, does it evolve the Pokemon that you pick? Craig says the mains are repetitive RPGs and I like it. I'll check it out. I just got Mario Luigi Brothership for Switch, so that's where I'm at. Yo, have you started playing Brothership yet, Craig? That game looks so freaking cool, by the way. And it seems like it's getting decent reviews. Gino says give her some of Grandpa's old cough medicine. Hey, don't think that hasn't passed my mind. Don't think that hasn't passed my mind. You don't evolve, your team all just stays first evolutions? Yo. The whole game? So like even if you pick, like, let's say you start with Charmander, it doesn't evolve into Charizard by the end of the game? That sounds kind of like a missed opportunity on Game Freak's point. I feel like that would be super neat. Like, oh, you haven't finished the game yet, Blue. Gotcha. Did you pick up the one on the Switch? So you, uh-oh. I think the original was on the DS, and then, what is it, Mystery Dungeon Redwood? Oh, goodness. She's not a happy camper tonight. I think the original was on the original Mystery Dungeon was Mystery Dungeon Red, and then the next one's Blue. And I think the first one came out on DS, and then the second one came out on the 3DS. Craig says, I'm 2 hours in. It's really slow and more kid-like than I want it to be. I was hoping for Mario RPG 2, and so far it's not that, but hopefully it gets better on the Mario Brothership thing. Ooh. Well, didn't Nintendo make another Mario and Luigi type game like that, where it's like RPG-esque, and you have to like work together with the bros to like complete tasks and puzzles and things, I think? Because I think Nintendo's like kind of leaning into that space where they're making like, you know, a side scroller type Mario, which is like the Mario World games. Then you've got the 3D type Marios, which is like Odyssey and those type games. And then the Mario and Luigi series, I would imagine, will be like their RPG-esque type games. Plot point for the game, though, is you're the underdog compared to the other Pokemon, Blue says. Ah, okay, so because of the plot point, you may stay as a base evolution the whole game. I see. Yeah, I guess if the plot point's like that, then that would make sense. But still, leveling up as an underdog would be just the way to cap it all off. Craig says they were on the Game Boys. Yeah, this is the first Switch one, the Mario and Luigi series. Yeah. Did you play any of the Game Boy Mario Luigi series, Craig? Blue says you can evolve after finishing the game. Oh, okay. So you probably have like a main storyline you have to do first, and then after that you can just start evolving. That's cool. Okay. That might be worth it. Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue. Just one of them's out right now, though, right? Mystery Dungeon Red, I think. They don't have both out. They don't have them both out. Do you guys like when Nintendo does remakes of games like that and ports them into their newest console? How they did with the Paper Mario game, and like in past consoles, I know like with the Pokemon Company and with Game Freak, they ported in all of the original Game Boy games to the 3DS. I think that would be a great thing to do for the Switch. But I don't know. Do you guys prefer when they just like one for one port them in like they did on the 3DS, or do you like it better when they do a remake like BDSP, for instance, when they take the base game and then kind of level it up a little bit or change it or twist it and then remake the game in essence? Like BDSP is probably a bad example because it's pretty much a one for one remake, but like I know Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was huge for the Pokemon Company, and the community loves that stuff. Greg says I beat Paper Jam, Bowser's Inside Story, and one other one. Those were the Game Boy versions of the Mario and Luigi series. Did they all play the same way as like the Switch one plays, where you have both of the brothers and then they have like different, I don't know, is it like skills or whatever that they use? Blue says I picked Eevee as my character, so I'll have some choices. Nice. Blue, you didn't get Vulpix as your start or as your Pokemon in Mystery Dungeon? Is that even an option, I wonder? There's only one Mystery Dungeon Switch game, no Red or Blue. Gotcha. Only one Mystery Dungeon. I thought there were well, I know there's only one on the Switch, but didn't they make two different Mystery Dungeon games? Vulpix wasn't an option? Really? That's surprising. That's very surprising. But it, isn't Ponyta one? Can't you start out as a Ponyta? Beck says, yeah, more or less. Badges and skills as you level up. This new one has a big world map. You traverse with a boat and find islands, at least from what I've seen. Gotcha. So they're changing it up a little bit, but they're pretty much sticking to the roots on the Mario and Luigi series. And you cannot start as Ponyta? Is that what you're responding to? Meowth is a starter. Ooh. Meowth would be fun. I'm pretty sure that there were 2 mystery dungeon games made in the past. I know there's only one for the Switch right now, but actually, can you go into the Game Boy, or is it the Game Boy port to the Switch that has them? Probably not. Unless one of them came out on Game Boy and then the next one came out on DS. What is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games? Images. Oh, it's Mystery Dungeon and then Explorers of Time. Oh, they've got quite a few of them. Okay. There's Explorers of Darkness. Okay. Oh, it's the Red Rescue Team thing I'm thinking of. Okay, so Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team was on Game Boy Advance, and then Blue Rescue Team was on the DS. But then they've had more than that. Now that I'm looking it up, they've had Explorers of Sky. Unless these are like fan art. Unless these are fan art, these look like games. Super Mystery Dungeon, that's probably just a remake of one of them. Explorers of Darkness, Explorers of Sky. Yeah. But it looks like Red Rescue Team was on Game Boy Advance, and then Blue Rescue Team was on the DS. Yo. The starters from the first 3 gens are options: Machop, Eevee, Skitty as well, Pikachu, Cubone, and Psyduck. Okay. Those are some good starting Pokemon to go with, though. That ain't too shabby. That ain't too shabby. Ninetales is huge for the plot of the game. Okay, so that's probably why you don't get to use Vulpix on your team or as your starting Pokemon. That would make sense. If you're gonna battle against a Ninetales or with a Ninetales, that would make perfect sense. Put 2 pennies together and you got some sense. Gotta jump off. I'll be back on in a second. Thank you so much, Craigie. We'll see you soon, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you twins stopping by to say hello. On your way out, definitely click the thumbs up button for me. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm. And you know we got to get them views. You might be able to use Vulpix on your team. Okay. Options I told you are for your character and your partner. Oh, you start as one and then you have a partner character as well. Nice. Very nice. I feel like I should probably try out one of these mystery dungeon games. You can find way more for your team in the wild. You just like go out there and coax other Pokemon to come join your band, your motley crew. I feel like I would want to start with Trico or Bulbasaur. I feel like I would need to start with Trico or Bulbasaur. That'd be the only way to go, unless Turtwig was an option, which if he's not, then Mystery Dungeon would be a great game to stream if you ever need a break from the hunts. Yes. I could do it. I think that the Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team was added to the Game Boy catalog for the Switch Online service. I'm gonna double check that tonight after I get off stream, but I'm pretty sure that it's been added, which means since I pay for my Nintendo Switch Online service, I've got access to that game. I might try it out. I might try it out on stream and play through with y'all and let you guys make the decisions. Oh, that could be fun. Let chat dictate all the decision making of the game. You've got to make different decisions throughout the entire game, right? Like there's multiple points, like forks in the road, where you make a decision to go right or left. What if I played it and just let chat decide what I did? Oh no. I could even just give you guys full control of like the battle sequence too. We could be stuck in battles forever. That might not be a good idea. You guys would probably make me start with like a water type and no grass types on the team. Don't get Pikachu or Raichu. Run me into danger on every corner. That could be fun or bad. It's like flipping a coin. It's mostly going through dungeons to rescue Pokemon, but there's plot choices occasionally. Okay. And all the battles are like tile-based strategy turn-based battles, right? Tile, map, strategy turn-based, I think. From what I've seen, I think that's correct. It is tile based. Okay, yeah. I like that style of game, like the strategy games that are tile or hex based, tile hex turn based style play, strategy play. Your different characters have different abilities, passives, active abilities, things you can do. The first boss is Zapdos? Shut the front door. You gotta be kidding me. Zapdos is my homie. I need to play through my my Sword and Shield games and get the Galar birds. I still don't have them. I still do not have them. Galarian Zapdos is so awesome looking. And the shiny is peak. Going back to the original colors for the shiny. There's 3 shinies you'll have to get from Go, by the way. The Galarian birds. Yeah, I know. I missed the giveaways in the Sword and Shield eras. I wasn't as dedicated to the game as I am now, and like collecting. Oh, and speaking of which, I missed the Feraligatr raids this weekend. I kept telling myself on Friday that I needed to get onto my Switch and connect to the internet so I could get the event on my Switch, and I totally didn't do it. And then we went out of town to Prescott and didn't get back home until late, and then I had some work to do on Sunday, and I just spaced it. So I missed 2 in a row, 2 of the Mightiest Marks in a row, and they both ran 2 weekends, and I still missed them. I've gone a whole month without doing those Terradens. I'm slacking over here, chat. I'm slacking on my collection. There's no way I'm missing Torterra though. Not a chance. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as what Pokemon I'm gonna build for the raid. feel like a straight grass type would be the best. Because I think he's a ground Terra Torterra, right? Is he ground or rock? Something like that. Ground Terra Torterra. My brother's favorite Pokemon is Turtwig. He has good taste, Blue. He has great taste. The Turtwig fam. The Turtwig line is peak starter Pokemon. You cannot change my mind. All right, come on, starter. Let's see the starter. Favorite starter will always be Poplio. Nice. I've never been like, when it comes to the starter Pokemon, I feel like the water types are always my least favorite. Or at least usually they are. Fennekin's a really close second. What's that, baby? Nice. That sounds good. Fennekin's a really close second though. I feel like one thing though with like the starter Pokemon, you can never go wrong. You know? Of all the different starter Pokemon, even the Gen 9 ones, I feel like when you're picking your favorite of all the starters, there's never a wrong answer. There's just always a better answer. And Turtwig is the best. And you can't change my mind. Turtwig is the best one, and you can't change my mind. We had such a good streak of water Pokemon until Quaxley. Yeah. He was... Yeah, at least his hair's cool. Quaxley has some cool hair. I feel like Quaxley gets unnecessary hate. Because Fuecoco's just so cute, and then Sprigatito, I mean... The success of Litten and then Sprigatito, you know that Pokemon fans love cats and they love dogs. Like, Pokemon fans are pet owners for sure. What's that, baby? What? Yeah, what about it? Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't know where you came up with that. No.
You don't?
No, what is it? You gonna tell me or just keep asking me if I know? Uh-huh. No, I've never seen that. I'm not gonna repeat anything that Gina just said. You guys will not know what she just said. Yeah, she's laughing at you. You're, yeah, yeah, and then she laughed about it. She thinks you're a joke. Quaxley is fine, but I despise its final evolution. Yeah, Quaquaval. I think that's more of like that whole bipedal bias. I feel like, I mean, not that you're gonna give a duck a bipedal or a quadrupedal evolution, but the Pokemon community does not like when Pokemon get to be like human-esque but not fully there, you know? Like Ceruledge and Armarouge are okay. You can make a Pokemon look human-esque as long as it looks like like Mega Man. But if you go the other route where it's like, hey, this Pokemon's gonna become bipedal and look kind of human-like, but still have Pokemon features to it, then the Pokemon community just turns into a riot fest. Whoa! Oh, she's on a sick one. Isla's just over here laughing her little booty off now. What do you think, Bean? Yeah, exactly. I know, that's what I think too. I think we should get this shiny starter already, right? Don't you think so? She shook her head yes. See, we even got the support of Isla on our side. We need to get this shiny tonight. Yeah. Like she's having a conversation with me. Yeah, she loves it. She loves the Pokemon. No big deal. Uh-oh, where did that, not the shiny Chimchar we want. Still not the shiny Chimchar. Ooh, it's just about 8 o'clock, fam. It's coming up on my potty break time. Should I get to, I need to get to 2,000 before taking a potty break. Blue, I can't tell you what she said about the Fuecoco thing. It's not YouTube appropriate. Can't wait for both Chimchar and Starly at the same time. Gosh, could you imagine? Guys, if we got Starly and Chimchar on the same pull, I would lose my noodle. I think my brain might explode on stream. You would see the hat, the glasses, everything fly off. It would just be, it would be an absolute clown fest over here. You know? We would just be like at an all-time high. Where is the fam bam tonight? I feel like we're missing a lot of viewers that come around.
Wow,
It would be tonight too, with the lower viewer count that the shiny Chimchar would come around. I gotta go, be back later. Hey, we'll see you in just a bit. We'll see you when you get back, Blue. No worries. Go do your thing, my friend. We're missing people? Yeah. Yeah, usually there's a handful of people around in chat. We don't got it tonight. I might be getting shiny Chimchar tonight with the lack of viewers. I'm gonna have to clip it and then send it in Discord chat. Aw, not shiny Chimchar. Uh-oh. I gotta get to 2001 before the potty break. 2001 before the potty break. Oh, come on, game, load in already. Load in already, Nintendo. Here we go. All right. 1985. Yo. That'll be 40 encounters on the evening right here. We're moving at a pretty good clip, I would say. Got an hour and a half into stream, 40 encounters. We're definitely getting to 100 encounters tonight. 2045. Maybe. I feel like I always get close to that mark, and then towards the end of stream, my mental capacity just starts to falter. My focus falls off. Everything just starts to break down. On top of the fact that I did not eat dinner before stream, so that's gonna play a big factor. Not eating dinner before stream definitely hinders the production of stream. Uh-oh. I know, we went on a lot. They retired for a second, and they both took power naps. The pups are just going ballistic over here. Puppies both go in to get groomed tomorrow. Gina loves it when they get groomed and then they get shaved and they look all clean and fresh. And then our groomer like sprays them with a little bit of the puppy perfume so they smell good. Harley, get down off the counter. What do you have up there on the counter, babe? Okay.
Well, there's chicken.
Yeah, she was grabbing whatever's on the counter. She was all the way up there. Yeah, you better go double check that. You better go double check that, babe. That's called a frog splash when she jumps on top of you while you're on the ground. Yeah. All right. Come on, Rowan, leave me the shiny Pokemon. The shiny starter. Shiny starter Chimchar. Oh, shiny starter Chimchar. Come to me, shiny Chimchar. Know you wanna be part of the team. I know you wanna be shiny little Chimchar. Yo, the tunes. Getting the music flowing. Not shiny. On to the next. On to the next. Next song. Next song. Dang, man. Come on, Chimchar. Hi, Isla. No, don't lick my chair. Did she? She licks everything. She likes to press her face up against windows and just lick it. With her nose smushed. She's telling you off right now. Did she? No, don't lick that. Crazy girl. You crazy, baby. Yeah. I know what you mean. All right, come on, Rowan. Shiny Chimchar. Right here. Right now. As we near the 2,000 mark. Oh my goodness. What a journey. And it's not done yet. We are not over. We need this thing to be shiny. I should probably fix my clock on my Switch. It's not connected to the internet, so the date and time are off. But the time's just off by like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. Nothing too crazy. But I think when the Switch time hits 8 p.m. is when like the nightfall actually triggers in the game. Because if you notice, it's still like dusk when we're in those battle scenes. Still not quite there. Come on now. Come on. Chimchar, please be shiny. Please be shiny. I know you wanna. Oh, look at, there it is. I think the nightfall struck. Now, it'll be a little more noticeable if the Starly is shiny again. But we don't want that, chat. We don't want a shiny Starly. We need the Chimchar to be shiny this time. No more shiny phases, okay? I've already endured enough encounters and one phase. We don't need multiple phases. We just want the shiny pink monkey. Not this time. Not this time. Unfortunate. 1,988 encounters. We just keep rising. The encounters keep ticking away. And there's still no shiny Chimchar. I do wish that the console reset would be a lot more effective, or like efficient, I guess. Time-wise, shorter. You know? Like if you've soft reset it on a DS, you know what I'm talking about. Because when you trigger that reset on those games, it loads right back in. Now, granted, you're probably on like a cartridge on those. The cartridge thing difference probably plays a factor. So I guess that doesn't help me here. And since I don't have Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl on cart, it's just the digital copy. I purchased it through the Nintendo eShop. My stupid console has to connect to the eShop and trigger it, or like recognize that I do own the game first before even loading in. But the loading screen itself, like, why do we need so much shenanigans happening, you know? Like, why can't the game just load in? Give us what we want. We don't need all the fluff and stuff. No shiny Chimchar. No shiny Chimchar today. The water. The water is necessary and good. I'm pretty excited about this week though, fam, because we've got some good international soccer coming up. Thursday, the US men play Jamaica in Jamaica, and then the follow-up game I think is on Sunday. I think it's on Sunday before I should be able to watch it. Oh, it might be on during stream. Dang it. I hope it's not on Sunday. Hopefully it's on Saturday. I think it's on Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, it'll be on Sunday. It's definitely on Sunday. If they have the game early enough, because the game's being played in... Shoot, where are they playing? St. Louis, I think. So if they play the match in St. Louis like in the evening, hopefully around 6 or 7 kickoff time, what would that be? Like 5 or 6 my time? Oh no. Game's gonna be going during stream. The match will be on during stream. I don't know if I'm gonna try and go back and rewatch the VOD, or I may just click it on behind me here, keep track of it in the background while streaming. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to do it. All right, let's go. Come on, Chimchar, please be shiny. I really do need to get back into my shiny starter hunt in Soul Silver though, for my shiny or my badge quest. First time doing a badge quest, first time playing Soul Silver. It should be a good time. I'm well over odds in that game, so that's a little frustrating. I think I just broke the 14,000 encounter mark in that one. Now, granted, that game is, what is it, 8,192 odds. So there is that, and I am counting all 3 starters on every reset. So I'm at over 14,000 encounters, but it's been 3 encounters every time, ticking it up. So, it's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. I've sunk a lot of time into it. It's kind of like the late evening thing, like when I'm on the couch just watching a movie or whatever, because it's easy just to cycle through. The starters in Johto are pretty noticeable, at least Totodile and Chikorita are. Cyndaquil, you gotta kind of be more paying attention because it's just, you know, the brown fur instead of the blue. But I feel like the brownie's pretty noticeable. All right, I am getting to a point where the potty break is needed, so I may take my potty break earlier than 2000. Oops, sorry, Turtwig. Not this time, bud. Not this time. I might take my bathroom break at 1995, maybe. 1995. Not shiny. I don't know. I might be able to make it to 2000. I might be able to make it to 2000. I said I was going to do it. I need to try and stick to it, you know? But also, I do feel like my eyeballs are going to start floating out of my head, and I do need to refill my water bottle. The iced coffee is gone, and the water bottle needs refilling. So there are those predicaments. Come on, game, load in. Just load already. It is kind of cool that like their little loading icon is the 3 Sinnoh starters bouncing, you know? Like down there in the bottom right corner of the screen down there. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's for normal stream. If you are watching shorts, chat, it's like down over there. Down in the bottom of the screen. It's pretty clever that they did throw the silhouetted starters in there, popping about. I love the little touches like that. The little uniqueness to the game. All right, come on now. Leave me a shiny Chimchar, Professor Rowan. Let's see it, Buckarooski. Let's see the shiny Chimchar. No? Maybe so? Yes? No? Maybe so? Could it be? Could it be? The shiny? Oh, nope, not this time. I can't believe that I got the shiny Starly last stream. That was not fun. I wasn't as upset as I thought I would, like disappointed as I thought I would be though. Like I was shocked that it happened for one, but also I had it in my mind that like I would probably be pretty upset if I ran into the shiny Starly, but I really wasn't. It was kind of, it's kind of just like, all right, let's keep plodding along. We got this, you know? It was a little bit of a breath of fresh air to see the shiny sparkle too. Kind of gives you that like spark of hope, you know? A little bit of like, oh, okay, shinies do exist in this video game. Not that we've even hit odds yet, but I digress. With the 4096 odds, we're pretty much there at odds, you know? And I hit it last stream. What I'm trying to remember what encounter it was. It was like 1929, I'm sorry, 1829, I think. And I stopped at 1945. So it was what, 1909, I think maybe it was. It was close to the end of stream that I came across this shiny Starly. It'll be a shiny that I'll never forget. It's gonna be in my dreams for future hunts. I'll have that like anxiety in the back of my head. Am I gonna experience the non-catchable shiny Pokemon when I shiny hunt for starters? Hopefully not. Hopefully not every time. That's the game we play. The fire we play with, you know? Sometimes you just get burned. And by burned, I mean you just find a non-catchable shiny Pokemon occasionally. Sometimes they just come about and then you just have to look at them and laugh or cry. whatever suits you best. Just laugh or cry. It's probably better to laugh it off, you know? Try and keep that positive mentality going. If you have a good positive mental state, then you're better off. The luck will find you. It will find you. Eventually. Hopefully. At least that's what I tell myself. Come on now. Come on, Rowan. Give me a shiny Chimchar. Just leave the shiny Chimchar in the Pokeball in your briefcase so that I can find a little pink monkey and take him on a journey to become the champion and best fire trainer in the land. Yo, tell me that wasn't a good tune. You may not be here for the shiny Pokemon, but you might be here for the voice auditions, if that's what we're gonna call it. The American Idol presentations. No shiny Starly. Unfortunate. On we go to the next encounter and another reset. Let's go, shiny Pokemon. Please be here, my friend. Babe, did you lay her down for bed? Oh. Then after stream's over, I'm gonna make myself some tacos, some delicious tacos, because it's Tuesday and you have to have your tacos on Tuesday. There's no other way around it. It's Tuesday, it's taco day, you know? Some of the best tacos. They're just gonna be so delicious because I'm gonna be like famished and ready for that first bite of like crunchy shell and delicious taco flavored ground beef, some homemade tomatillo salsa. Oh my goodness. I'm getting myself all worked up over here. Just gonna get like meat sweats. No shiny Chimchar. No shiny Chimchar. No shiny. All right, I gotta hit the 2,000 mark. We got 5 more. I can do this. I can make it to the 2,000 mark and then use a bathroom break. No big deal. We got this. We got this, fam. I'm not gonna pee my pants like Billy Madison, even though, you know, peeing your pants is cool and all. I'm just gonna stay the course, keep hunting the shiny, at least for 5 more encounters, and then it'll be time for a little potty break. And I can refill my water bottle. Not long now. Like a minute and a half. It's like 90 seconds if you're mashing the A button enough through this cutscene here with the dialogue and everything. It's like 90 seconds of necessary wait time. And then you have the loading screen, or like the load up of the Switch, and then picking your selection and get it and thrown out there. This entire encounter, when I was clocking it, I think the quickest I got it was like 2.5 minutes. So if that's the case, if I'm moving at light speed and we have 5 encounters left, that's like what, 10 minutes, 10, 11, 12 minutes before the potty break. I can make it that long. I can make it that long. It's like closer to 10 minutes now, you know? After this encounter, at least. Not shiny. I am using Oddbro's trick on the resets now. I've gotten it down pretty good to where, like, when I go to the home screen, I'm not hitting the X button, close the software, then restart the software. I'm going to the home screen, hitting Y. It automatically shuts down and reopens the same software with the profile selection. So that's saving me a little bit. So I'm probably like closer to, you know, 2 minutes and like 10 seconds on an encounter, maybe. Isla, what are you doing? Isla just came walking over and you good there? And she had like the most evil look on her face as she was walking up to my desk chair. What is it? I've got my sidekick Shiny Charm here next to me. Hopefully she brings the good luck. Yeah, I need you to bring good luck, Isla. Yeah, you wanna laugh me into a shiny starter here? Please and thank you. Don't bite my chair. Don't bite that. Yeah, you can't bite that. Owen. 1,997. Yeah, you did it. Ooh, 1997. That was the year that Pokemon came to the US, y'all. 96, first Pokemon game released. 97, the year that it came to the Western cultures, starting in the US. That was not the shiny Pokemon, though. Did not happen there. Did not happen. I just need to get the shiny Chimchar already. We can name it Mikey and move on with our playthrough. Start collecting our Ninja Turtles, you know? Little TMNT action. TMNT. Too much nonsense talk. Like how I did that, chat? You like that little... Nope. Nope. Babe. Can you come get her, please? No, you can't. You can't grab those. She's about to get into the dog water. Okay. Yeah, she knows. She was over here trying to grab the remote off of the Wi-Fi modem too. She drop a deuce on you? She dropped a bomb in her diaper. Okay. 1998. Are you the shiny Chimchar? Are you gonna be our buddy? Please and thank you. And please be shiny this time. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Exactly. She just dump it? Oh God. We're so close to 2,000. So freaking close. I really hope that we get the Chimchar before that mark. $19.99 or just on 2,000 would be amazing. It'd be awesome. Come on, shiny Chimchar. Please shine for me. Shiny Chimchar. Won't you please shine for me? Lana, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Lana, I was just talking about you earlier on in stream because I think you had mentioned that you were you painting some Warhammer 40K miniatures or assembling them like a couple streams back. How were your tacos, by the way, Lana? And how was your Tuesday, my friend? How was your taco salad, I should say? Just drop. Casey needs a new pair of shoes. Yeah. Or just my starter so I can start the playthrough would be great too. 99% of gamblers quit right before hitting it big. Don't give up. Well, good thing for me, I might be a little bit gambling, but it's not like the crazy type of gambling. We're just gambling with little digital creatures and the fact of them showing up a different color than they normally are. So I'll take those odds. And my perseverance is strong as ever. We are locked in, ready to go. But the reason I was asking about Warhammer 40K stuff is because this previous week, I kind of got hooked on a free-to-play mobile game. It's called Warhammer 40K Tacticus, I think, is the full name of it. And it's awesome. What's up? Oh, yeah, I started playing that, and a lot of streams back. Yeah, it was quite a few, because you were talking about the sprues. Is that what they're called? The little pieces or something? The plastic pieces are called sprues. But also playing that free-to-play mobile game, I've always been like intrigued by Warhammer 40K and always thought it like looked neat and whatnot. So do you play Warhammer 40K? The tabletop version? Tuesday was my boss left me big projects to work on and she's gone for a week. Oh no, that's the worst. All right, this is 2001. I need to do this one encounter and then I'm gonna take a potty break, and I will be right back after the potty break. But taco salad, always delish. Good, I'm glad it didn't disappoint. I am excited to have some tacos after stream. We made dinner a little bit later than we normally do on Tuesdays, and so I finished off the taco shells for Gina, and she ate tacos, but I have not yet. So I'm gonna have tacos after stream. I played Tacticus. I did. Oh Lord, I like those types of games. I like the strategy, turn and tile based type games. And now I found it in mobile version. And it's all based on the 40K world. And I've always been intrigued and interested by Warhammer 40K. Like when I was a kid or like in junior high age, I had a buddy that got into it, and he's like pretty artistic. And he actually would stream his painting of models, and I've watched some of his streams. I don't know if he streams anymore or at all, but he's really good at like painting all of those little models, and so I've always been interested in it. Basically, is the point I'm getting to. Always been super interested in the game, and strategy games have like always been cool to me. And then you add the tabletop miniatures and the artistic side of it and all that good stuff. It's just, it speaks to me on another level. But yeah, so I'm playing Tacticus. I'm really enjoying it. The collection part of it is like really got me going, because it's like that same tick of why I love Pokemon, and collecting all the heroes in Tacticus. But then also it's like a cool, quick, battle simulator. And then also the style of battle is super fun. I love that. I love that tile-based, turn-based action, all that kind of stuff. So I'm big into it. But anyways, I need to go to the bathroom before I lose focus. So I will be right back. I'm going to fill up my water bottle, sit tight, listen to the cool jams, and I will be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, back. Whew, much better. My brain was having a hard time focusing on what I was talking about. So anyhow, we were talking about Tacticus. I was asking you about 40K tabletop and how you do play. What faction do you play? And how did you like know that that's what you wanted to do? Because I feel like that game is super overwhelming, by the way. There are so many factions. Like, and I've watched some YouTube videos on like, hey, if you're gonna start playing this game, just find like the faction that you think looks cool. And then there's other people that are like, well, technically you should probably start with Space Marines because it's gonna give you like the most well-rounded view of the game to see if you truly like it. And then it's just like all over the place. But yeah, I think it looks super cool. Anytime I've played any sort of like strategy game in that essence, like StarCraft or Warcraft, I've always been very drawn to like the aggressive brawly type races, you know? Like I loved playing orcs in Warcraft. I loved playing Zerg in StarCraft. When I played Terran in StarCraft, I would always be like, instead of being like very defensive-esque, I'd be more brawly-esque, you know? Fire bats and Goliaths type thing. But yeah, so Space Marines is the safest bet because they're easy to paint and a good place to start, but you 100% just go with what you think looks cool. I think that what is it? Is it the Black Legion Chaos Marines look freaking sweet. And Blood Angels look super cool. And also, is it Black Templars, I think, is the other one? I think all three of those look sweet. And I love the color schemes of those three factions. Like the black stuff looks super intimidating, and then the Blood Angels, the red, and then they have like the jumpers that use the black and red color scheme. That just looks super cool. StarCraft was actually a failed 40K Games Workshop paid Blizzard to make until the deal fell through. Blizzard changed the assets and just turned it into StarCraft 2. Really? Chaos Undivided. Black Templars equals Space Christian Crusading Space Marines. Are you big into the lore of it all too, Lana? I feel like now that I've delved into some of that space, there's so many. Oh, StarCraft 1. Yeah. There's so much lore behind all of that game, and fans of 40K are huge into the lore. It's like insane. It's like going down the Dune rabbit hole. Like if you're a fan of Dune, it's the same kind of thing. Like people will just go, you can go down a huge rabbit hole. 60 plus years of lore. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to know that, Lana. I know too much. So do you play the tabletop quite a bit then? To be fair, a lot of it was properly cleaned up and given direction like 20 years ago. Nice. But they were just like all over the place before. No, you don't play? I can't get past painting my minis. Oh no. You like theorize an army, you start getting the minis, start painting them, and then never get finished with that portion. I feel like if there's people in the community that will like paint armies for others, that's what I would do. I'm too detail oriented. Yeah. Spend like 5 hours on one basic troop. That seems like the most time consuming part of it all, right? is actually getting the squads painted and gone. They are expensive. Yeah. I've noticed. I've noticed that. Why is that? I don't understand like the expense behind that stuff. Painting can be quick. I don't know. I've watched a couple of my buddies streams when he was live streaming his painting of models and whatnot. And it doesn't seem like it's a very quick process, especially if you're going to do it like the good way. I mean, I guess you can just take everything and then paint it your base color and then just do a couple highlight touches and call it good. Oh, my eye. Oh, there we go. Okay. So to play the game, you can get an army 100% ready for table play if you do 3 basic colors, paint the base, and add terrain details. That's it, huh? But no one likes to put their models on the table looking like basic girls with pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, that's true. I could see that. Everyone wants their models to look peak. That's the whole point of like showing it off, right? Not only are you playing it, but you want your miniatures, your minis to look like badass while they're out there on the field. Okay, so if you how many models do you have, Lana? Let's start there. And it's something you made. You want it to look good. Yeah, for sure. Well, I always thought that if I were to get into it, I probably wouldn't make them. Like I would probably assemble them or find someone I trust to like in the box or out of the box or built or painted. Oh my God. Total. How many do you have total first? Lana, you strike me as the type that would be like, oh, I really want to make this army. And so you get like a couple squads and then you start to painting them and then you get sidetracked with a whole nother idea. And then you're like, oh wait, but this army would be cool too. So let me start that one as well. And then you get like a couple squads going for that. And then you're like, oh, but these guys also would be sweet. So let me go that direction also. Am I wrong? I feel like a yes and no. You're like 50% correct. And also, you're probably not the type that's like, hey, I'm going to do this Space Marine squad and then go, you know what? I'd rather do this faction instead or this faction so that way, like, if you at least had the base models that can go across all Space Marines, you could just reuse them, but you can't because you would be like, Space Marines looks cool, but you know what? Death Card looks a lot better. And then, hey, let's just throw that all out the window and let's go with Tyranids instead. Maybe I should switch to demons. I have 2 full armies worth of models. Oh, okay. How many point armies did you assemble? It seems like people work in like 500 point increments. 2 full armies worth of models not built, but I'm working on it. Ah, okay. How long ago did you get into it? So you don't play consistently, but have you played before? Like, have you used another friend's like army that is assembled and ready to go? Competitive play on the table is 2,000 points. Ah, okay. I see, I see. Like 4 to 5 squads of troops, some elite troops, some vehicles, and a couple of characters. A couple heroes leading some troops. Too many questions being asked at one time. Oh no. I'll calm down. I'll let you answer some of them first before I continue on. Remember them all? Have you played? Have you played the tabletop game? Let's start there first. Yes. Okay, perfect. Good answer. Now, have you played with any of your own armies? This is going to be a no, I'm guessing. But I played a smaller version because I can't finish building a full army. You probably played like, what, a 500 point game or something? Is that a thing? Can you can just do like free play with friends and do like a smaller army count? Nope. Oh no. I'm asking too many questions again. Too many questions are going out at once. There's a smaller version of the game called Kill Team. Okay. Color me curious. Think XCOM, but with like 1 to 2 squads of basic troops. Okay. Just like a compact game. You control each single or pair of troops, fight over an objective, kill the enemy, etc., etc. Fits on one table. Does like a 2,000 point battle not fit on one table? Ooh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, my clock on my Switch is about 9 minutes slower than actual time. Normal 40K is on a 40-inch by 32-inch table. Holy crap. It's pretty big. Standard Kill Team is like a 2 foot by 4 foot. So 24-inch by 48-inch. So it's only a little bit smaller. That's a tad bit, or whatever your kitchen table size is. Kitchen table size is like what a normal game is on. Answer some of the older questions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Rowan, just be shiny, Chimchar. First, yes, whatever size a standard kitchen table is on, Kill Team boards fits on that. Okay. Got it. Got it. Come on, Chimchar, be shiny. Not shiny. Not shiny. One, I got into 40K thanks to my current and soon-to-be former roommate. He kept going on and on about it, then showed me some insane fan animations. Best one is called Astartes and was done by one guy. Fan animations. So like animated shorts, basically. If you want to have your mind blown, go look it up. It took the animator like 3 years, but it was insane. CGI, dang. Send me a link in Discord, Lana. Send me a link. I wanna see. How long is the video? We're talking like hyper realism. Oh shit. Hyper realism. Hijola. That's wild. All right, come on, please. Please be shiny. Shiny, shiny. Over the course of 3 to 4 years, the animation totaled up to only 10 minutes. Holy crap. That's a lot of time put in by one man, but it's the best looking thing ever made for a Games Workshop IP. What other games does Games Workshop do? Is Games Workshop the same creator as D&D? The guy was so good that the main company, Games Workshop, bought him out. Shut the front door. Nice. Wizards of the Coast. Ah, that's right. That's the same company that started the Pokemon trading card game. Like the first, I don't know, couple or handful of sets was Wizards of the Coast before they started doing the cards on their own, I think. Now it's all done by like the Pokemon company. But Wizards of the Coast also does Magic the Gathering, right? I'm pretty sure. Badly, yes. Are you also into MTG, Lana? Sorry, I was hunting to send you the video. Oh yeah, for sure. No, definitely do that. Lana, do you play white decks? You play like white and green decks, don't you? I've been into Magic the Gathering since 2010. Nice. I used to play quite a bit in high school. Keen and I played together at BlizzCon. Shut the front door. That's sweet. I didn't know Keen was into MTG. I know he's big into D&D. I play everything, of course. Anything tabletop, Lana's into. Get down. Blue, black, red. Ah, okay. Okay. One soul-sucking addiction discussion at a time. Do we need to get into Final Fantasy and WoW also? Please don't. We won't. We will not. I've never been big into WoW, and I never got into Final Fantasy. I only had like one character ever get to endgame in WoW, and I didn't even like actually play endgame that much. And my one character was back in college when like, I think like Burning Crusade was first released. That was the second expansion, right? Burning Crusade and WoW. I just logged off of Final Fantasy, like for good, or you just logged off before coming to the stream? Yeah, I played up through like, I think the third expansion of WoW in college, and then faded away into the abyss. Didn't keep up with it after that. I got like one character to end game, played a little bit of the in-game content, and then just continued on with other things. Not for good. Oh, gotcha. Okay. How did your streams go, by the way? I saw you streamed a couple times. I think this last week. Stopped at a good point. Wrath of the Lich King was amazing. Yeah, no, that a lot of people, that was like WoW's high point, was that whole expansion. And I feel like the fan base just slowly turned against them from that point on. It was just like people stuck around because they had time dedicated to it, but they didn't want to stick around for whatever reason, but they just did. Had another one called Legion. It's been kind of it, yeah. Like even Star Knight, he's been around in WoW forever, but even if you ask him, he's like, it doesn't seem like he truly enjoys that game. He just does it because he's already dumped so much time into it that it's like, I might as well stick with it. I don't have that same mentality. After Blizzard made the story bad, everyone went to the good game, Final Fantasy. Yeah. When Final Fantasy 14 came out, not right away. It was like a couple years after 14 was out and going that they really started exploding and surging. I think Blizzard finally just pissed everyone off with WoW enough to where a lot of that player base moved over and was like, never looked back from that point. I was that way until the story went to crap. Then I said, screw this. It was a dumpster fire on launch. Final Fantasy was. 14 was comically bad on launch. Really? I didn't realize that they were that bad on launch. And they just improved over time and then stole like half the WoW player base. And that's basically what it is now. I never realized that Final Fantasy 14 was that bad on launch. That's wild. It was so bad that Japan fired the guy running the game. That never happens unless you really screw up. There's always one savior, and 14's is Yoshi. You give an in-game reason as to why they were deleting the game and starting fresh. Wait, really? So like if you start the game from like a fresh character now, you play through that sequence, the world ends, and then you go back to what the modern game is. That's actually pretty clever. Like very clever. Oh no, you don't. You just start from now and that's it. Only the OGs lived the days of the crap fest. Only they experienced the true end. 1.0 was horrible as a dumpster fire and was unfixable. So they gave an in-game reason as to why you failed to save the world, and the world ends because the servers got pulled. Then you play today and start in 2.0, a realm reborn, hence the name. Got it. Every time I accidentally click on Turtwig before moving over to Chimchar, it makes me kind of sad that I'm not hunting Turtwig right now. I'm putting all this time and dedication into this starter hunt, and it's not even my favorite starter of Sinnoh. Sad times, fam. Sad times. I have a friend who played during beta. The stories he's told is ridiculous. You were at the time you were probably mocking him with WoW and how like just come over to WoW and play that instead. And look at you now, Lana. You turncoat. You love to see it. I was. I called it. I knew it. Worth it. Yes, sir. Never looking back. The successful Benedict Arnold, if you will. Trelana Bloodwind. You ever convince Star and Ruffian to move over to the Final Fantasy side? The thing that's insane is how good the story gets after you pass the base game. It has legit made me cry and laugh more than any other game out there. Really? You tried? Did you you know that Skycake's big into MMOs, right? Have you tried getting him over to 14? He's like secretly, well, not secretly. He goes in like spurts of MMO playing. But if he gets a good crew together, oh Lord, no. If he gets like a dedicated crew together, he's an extremely skilled video game player, and I feel like MMOs are like probably his MMORPGs are his like favorite to play. He likes any sort of real-time strategy game too. So like obviously hence why he played HOTS with us. But anything like that or else like StarCraft style, he's really good at and like insanely good at just like picking up games like that quickly. But deep down, I think his true passion is for MMORPGs. But he always goes in spurts because he never has like a group that's a reliable group to stick with that will also level with him through the game. Because he's usually like he'll start and then go so far ahead of everyone and then like have to restart characters with the people that he started with. If I bring people over, I am kind of selective with who I'm trying to bring down my rabbit hole. I don't know Sky very well. Yeah, he can be very polarizing. Is it night time? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh. I think I just shook the entire desk. Go do night time. Yeah, night Bean. We call her Bean, little Bean Dip. Yeah, don't know Sky very well, to be honest. He's a polarizing guy, that's for sure. I know, and I know like in our HOTS community, he definitely rubbed some people the wrong way. Any other questions? The 40K questions. What armies do you have? And why did you pick them? You didn't go back to those older questions. You just moved on to I pulled you down other rabbit holes to talk about. Nope. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Had to lower my seat a little bit. I was wondering if you'd remember those questions. I want to know what factions and why. I want to know the reasoning behind it. First one I really got into is Imperial Guard, specifically Death Corps of Krieg. Is that a Space Marine faction? Or is Imperial Guard something entirely different? That's my only problem. Like, I don't know all the names of the different Astra Militarium. Oh, okay. Okay. Those are like the more humanistic looking armies. Okay. I think I know which ones you're talking about. Okay. Regular Joe humans and tanks and planes group. Oh yeah, yes. Okay. So why them? Did you look up play styles and know that like what you were getting into, or did you just like the way that the faction looked? Got into them because their vehicles reminded me a lot of a game I played growing up called Advanced Wars. Oh, I think I've heard of that game before, but I can't recall what that game is. Advanced Wars. Their tanks were really reminiscent of that. Okay, that makes sense. And the play style from how it was described sounded super fun. Gotcha. I see. Okay, and army number 2 then? To know army number 2 now. Tons of foot troops going into a meat grinder backed up by artillery and tanks and jets. That sounds great. Jets sound like they would be cool. Army number 2 is a new one that came out like 2 to 3 years ago. Space dwarves. Wait, what? There's dwarves? Didn't even know that there's dwarves in the game. Leagues of Votan. I feel like dwarves would look cool. They would look super cool. They look incredible. Yes. Anytime I had an alliance character in WoW, I would always try to play the dwarven characters. Like my very first character that the one that I max leveled was a dwarven paladin. Either pronunciation is correct. Okay. Dwarves and elves equal the best. I've always loved dwarves and fantasy fiction type games. Unless it's 14, then cat girls. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, the Final Fantasy 14. The cat race. The cat people race. So what's the play style of both of those factions? Ikote? Is that the name of the cat people race? It's like Avatar. For Votan, it's a slow-moving army. They're short for the foot troops with faster high-tech vehicles. Okay. So are they and teleporting super suit guys? What? They got teleporting guys? Is that deep, what is it, deep strike ability? Yeah, okay. Only special troops have deep strike, right? Or like special units. Right now they're limited on models because the faction in game terms is super new. Gotcha. I feel like I'm gonna have to look up the dwarves. Gotta build the models. I know what the Astra Militarum is. I know what you're talking about with those. Oh, I didn't realize that they're space dwarves though. I know that Games Workshop has Warhammer. What is it? The Warhammer, the Old Ages or something like that, which is like orcs and humans and all that. But do you know the Krieg? No, I guess not. I don't know the different. So does the Astra Militarum have different factions the same way like the Space Marines do? Different colors probably based on that. Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Oh, Nikes. There's multiple. That's the fantasy side of Warhammer. Oh. And it's really different for the guard. Have you played the other Warhammer tabletop games besides 40K? 40,000? Warhammer 40,000? For Space Marines, you just slap a new coat of paint on a Space Marine, boom, you now have Ultramarines. You have Space Sharks. I can only afford like 2 to 3. Same. Yeah, and the 40K player base is huge. It seems like it's a lot more popular like in the UK. And maybe that's just my like initial viewing of it. I could be wrong. Their look from subfaction to subfaction is really different. Ah, okay. $40K is where it started. based in the UK. That's okay. Games Workshop. It started in the UK. That makes sense. That would make complete sense as to why it's so popular in the UK. Also probably why Henry Cavill is a big supporter of it, or a big fan of it. Isn't Netflix supposed to be getting like a live action series of like based in 40K lore or something of that sort? Maybe not Netflix. Maybe it's a different streaming service. One of them, I think, is supposed to be getting it. Things are in discussion. Okay. Oops. I think I'm just gonna go until like 9:30 tonight. So I'll go to, what is it? So we'll be at 2020. I'll go to 2030 encounters tonight. Issues that Netflix and other companies that try to talk about making a series want to change things up, and Game Workshop refuses to let their IP get changed to fit popularity reasons. Yeah, that's super cool, actually. It's like the same reason why Henry Cavill didn't want to continue what is it, the oh my gosh, why am I blanking the character that he played? Geralt, Witcher. Thank you. The Witcher. Yes, he backed out of like that last season of The Witcher, and The Witcher like completely fell off when he left that series. But he was like a fan of the actual source material of The Witcher. He stopped doing that because it wasn't being faithful to the books. Yeah, exactly. That's why the first few seasons are so good. Because were they more true to the books in the first few seasons? Did they actually do another season without him? I think wasn't like I think like Chris Hemsworth or someone was supposed to do that. They're doing one, or did one, but I don't know if there will be more after that. Yeah, I feel like one of the Hemsworth brothers was supposed to like take up the Witcher role, or I don't know if it's supposed to be the same character as what Henry Cavill played, or just a different Witcher or something. Sounds like the singular season without him is the last they will do. They know they messed up. Yeah, good. Oh, Liam Hemsworth is the... Okay. Got it. He's the Hemsworth brother that was in the Hunger Games. I think he's the younger brother. He's also got a really good name too, because it's the same as my son. Actually, I should say my son has the same name as him because he's older. But sending different images of different guard factions to show how widely different they can look. Oh, nice. So like when I first started looking into Warhammer 40K stuff, I just thought that like the Chaos Marines were one faction, like the black ones, but I didn't realize that Chaos Marines like encompasses Death Guard and Black Legion and what is it, World Eaters that are like the red Chaos Marines. I've been delving into some rabbit holes that I probably shouldn't delve into. But like every group has broken down factions of their group. It's insane. There's a ton of red Chaos Marines. Oh shoot. 40K's world is awesome. There's a ton of red Chaos Marines. Well, what is it? The World Eaters? They're like Blood Angels, red looking, or similar to the Blood Angels, but like Chaos versions of them, basically. Every major faction has sub factions. Oh no. Corsairs, another Chaos Marine faction. Okay. Well, shoot. I think that the Blood Angels look the coolest though. They're just like Space Marine-y, but they're brawly type Space Marines. That sounds like up my alley. Ralph, what's up? How we doing tonight, my friend? How were your tacos tonight, Ralph? On Taco Tuesday. They're one of the Classic 9 Blood Angels, Classic 9 loyalists. Are you talking about the Blood Angels or one of the Classic 9? I don't know what that means, the Classic 9 loyalists. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Had chicken Alfredo. Hey, chicken Alfredo ain't bad. Can't go wrong with some chicken Alfredo. I think I might make some pasta for us tomorrow night. Little carbonara pasta. Some it's like an egg yolk based sauce. That's really good. If you need someone to give you the lowdown, I got you on 40K. Hey, I might be hitting you up in Discord DMs, Lana. I think I've kind of got it narrowed down though till I started. I kind of feel like I want to go down the Space Marine route because I think they look the coolest. Chicken Alfredo is so good. Definitely a favorite in the house. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good chicken Alfredo. It's so tried and true. But yeah, I like the look of Space Marines, and as I've watched some YouTube 40K content plus playing the Tacticus, oh man, that's given me some insight into like the different factions a little bit, but it's also opening my mind to like more than I probably should. Everyone starts there. It's a safe place to start. If you get bored, there's other ways to go. Yeah, for sure. Dropping that shiny luck. Ralph's in both chats. He don't mess around. Guys, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It does help push the video to the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to come in, join us while we shiny hunt and do fun little playthroughs like this. At least the convo on 40K helps burn the time shiny hunting for sure. I love conversations like this. Any nerd type convos or like nerd based topics is where I go to. Nerd based topics or international soccer is definitely fun topics for me. but I try to stay pretty well-rounded, you know, like when others bring up different topics to discuss, like movies and current events, and I'm not huge on the anime side of it. I've almost at 2024 encounters. Yes, we are almost there. KT, welcome to the chat, my friend. How are you doing? It's been a minute since we've seen you in chat, but you have been active in the Discord. I love seeing that. The shinies you've been catching in Go look great. And I loved that Charmander that you posted in Discord, KT. The reason I asked you if it was a Gigantamax, it looked like there were clouds around its head in the picture you posted in Discord. I'll drag you down my rabbit holes. You don't have to drag me anywhere. I go down them myself sometimes. You could be a movie nerd. You must not have seen good anime then. No. It's not that I haven't enjoyed anime. That's one of those like mediums that I never fully got into. And now as an adult, I have so many other obligations that like my time is crunched. So it's hard to commit to all those things. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, KT. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well as well. And yeah, it was a Dynamax, but sadly not Gigantamax. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's what it was. It's the Dynamax version of it. That makes sense then, because the Dynamax in-game in Sword and Shield also have the clouds. I got it. I don't know why, but seeing those clouds floating around the Pokemon's head just automatically triggered me to think Gigantamax. But only a few select special Pokemon got those Gigantamax forms. The joys of adulting, yeah. That's what we get, Lana. The joys of adulting. It's 9:30 right now. I'm gonna go to 2030 encounters before I end stream tonight. I am gonna end probably at 2030 encounters. It'll probably be a little bit earlier than I have been ending stream, because I've been going until about 10, but I didn't eat dinner before stream tonight, so I'm gonna get to 2030 encounters and then cut loose. That way I can go make myself some tacos, because the smell of the taco meat in my house is still floating about and it smells amazing. And so my stomach has just been slowly eating away at itself as my stream has gone on. And it's making me more and more want to jump over there and make some fresh taco shells and eat some tacos. Asking about how our Taco Tuesday was and hasn't even had tacos yet. I know. It's true, Lana. I haven't had my tacos yet, but the good thing is I am having tacos today. There have been multiple Tuesday streams where I didn't even have tacos for dinner. I had like sushi or something else, and then I would try to make some excuse as to why that's like the cultural version of tacos for that culture. But at least I'm not doing that tonight, okay? I was about to say it's almost 12 a.m. here, so I was gonna go as well, but just came to say hi. I'll stay until stream ends. Yo, thanks for sticking around until stream ends, KT. I appreciate you, my friend. We love to have you about and hanging out with us. I'm glad that with the time change, we'll probably get at least some of the East Coasters will be able to hang out with us for a little bit more than what they have. Almost at 200 subs. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was pretty stoked about nearing that milestone. It's going to be exciting. It's kind of cool. If you stream tomorrow, I'll make sure to at least stay for an hour. Hey, no worries. If you can't stick around the whole time, that's not a big deal, or even a large time, it's not a big deal. Just showing up, saying hello, letting me know that you enjoy hanging out is good enough. It's totally cool. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Sunday. Sunday, fun day. And tomorrow, and not tomorrow. Every Tuesday and every other Sunday is the stream schedule. Definitely join the Discord, chill group of peoples. Yeah, King Totodile is in the Discord already, Lana. Thanks for mentioning that. I appreciate it. Actually, we can type in ! Discord in the chat to trigger that chat bot command, and it'll bring up a link to the Discord that never expires. Little fun fact for y'all. I need to go through and just kind of clean up the chatbot commands. I need to probably just do like an ! Socials command or social. That way it just brings up all of the different social platforms that I have accounts on. I don't know if that would be like too many links done at one time. Nuts from Berserk. I've done this hunt already. Chimchar is always cool. Yo, how many encounters did it take to get your shiny Chimchar nuts? And welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing tonight? How did you find my stream, by the way? It's a new face. Love to see the new faces around here. How were your tacos today on this wonderful Tuesday? One encounter? Oops, that's not my shiny. You got the shiny on your first encounter? That is some great luck if that's the case. Social general link could work. Ralph says, yeah, I think it'd be cool. The only thing I worry about doing like one full, like if you do ! Social, I'm gonna call it nah, bro. Pixar didn't happen, Lana says. On the one encounter shiny find. There are actually quite a few posted online. Got to join the Discord for the proof. Yeah, throw the picture in there in the Discord. In the shiny channel, the shiny show off channel. First encounter luck is always great. Hey, I'm a big supporter of winners around here. Okay, if you find a shiny in the first encounter, that would make me stoked. I'm never the type to be like jealous over other people's success. I like supporting my friends. I like being a supportive cheerleader, so to speak. I don't know if you'd call that a cheerleader really, but just having that like positive deal, that positive outlook, you know, that positive mentality to be supportive for others. A support buddy. There you go. That's what we'll call it. I'll be your support buddy. It's like a thunder buddy, but not the same thing. We did find the shiny Starly last stream though, so I guess like if we don't get the shiny Chimchar tonight, it won't be surprising, you know, because like I think that's a term used for butt buddy. I think that's from like League sayings or something. No, Thunder Buddy is from Ted, the teddy bear movie with Mark Wahlberg in there. It's just a stupid saying. But yeah, I think it has other connotations and other things as well. Posted some new shinies in the Discord, King Totodile says. Nice. More that you found in Pokemon Go, or did you find in game? KT. Be your Thunder Buddy. Ralph says, hey, I appreciate it. I'd be anyone's Thunder Buddy. Any of the Fam Bam's Thunder Buddy. Pokemon Go, nice. You love to see it. You love to see it. The shinies galore. I love having the shiny show off channel. I like seeing everyone posting their shinies they're finding, whether it be in game or in Pokemon Go. It's always good to see. I was like super gung ho when I started my Soul Silver shiny badge quest to get the starter, just so that I could take a picture of it and post it in our Discord in the shiny show off channel. But I still have yet to get to that point. I'm 14,000 plus encounters in that hunt. So it's safe to say that we're well over odds over there. I'm coming up on double odds in that hunt. My man was my tank buddy in HOTS. A dang good one too. Hey, I appreciate the vote of confidence as a tank. I was a pretty aggressive tank player. I don't know if that's a good thing, being as aggressive as I was in MOBAs and wanting to play the tank role. Like I feel like I probably should have like assimilated towards like a DPS role, or maybe even an offlaner, which I actually did play quite a bit of offlane when I was laddering. Somebody tanks chicken foot around and you go in. Yeah, I had a problem with going in too much, like and not allowing the DPS to follow in. We won though. We did do that. We did win quite a bit. We did win quite a bit. I think it took a while before we kind of assimilated to that though, because when you guys were playing with Star as your tank, he's a lot more passive. So it took you guys a while to get accustomed to my playing. And I had to like kind of reel it back a little bit too. Because when I would play tank on ladder, I would play like Diablo and Garrosh, and I would just go straight up like damage builds and just take kills on my own. Just had to do Diablo plus Tychus and we stomped. Yeah, we really did. We would just melt the other team's tank too. And Tychus was a lot more chunky of a DPS character. You could sustain a little bit longer getting into the fight with me, while Ruffian would just drop freaking damage from afar, just doing boatloads of damage. I loved running our blow up comps, like the dive heavy blow up comps. Those were always so fun. Just bush ganking people. Did you ever try Descendants? There were some crazy builds in that game. What's Descendants? I don't think I ever played that. I don't know if I've even ever heard of that. Posted in Discord with my full shiny team. I got Spirit Tomb from resets. Yo, you did 2 soft resets in BDSP. Well, I guess if you got your starter on the first encounter, I probably would have done another soft reset hunt too. That's awesome. You'll love to see it. The Spirit Tomb too. Spirit Tomb's such a good Pokemon in this game. He's got the pics. The receipts are there, baby. We've got the receipts. Show them. Kill them with the receipts. I'll go check the Discord after stream while I'm eating my dinner. While I'm chilling and eating my dinner, I'll double check Discord. I think I've got some personal messages to look over as well. I'm hunting Dialga right now and I'm at 2,300 resets. Yo, good luck with that hunt. I hope you get it soon. The Dialga reset. Can you because you can save right before you click on the Pokemon in that hunt, correct? Berserk. I think you can save right before you click on Dialga, so it might be a little bit nicer because then you don't have as much of the loading, the cutscenes and loading stuff. Correct. Perfect. Ralph says I'm at 2,399 resets for my Dialga. Nice. Who will get the Dialga sooner or like quicker in the least amount of encounters? Is it going to be Berserk or Ralph? That is the head-to-head matchup we've been waiting to see. You have to walk forward every time with Dialga. So like you just walk, what, a couple steps and then click on it though, right? I can give you a good starting spot for 40K if you're interested in the lore. Yeah, send it to me. I kind of am. At least is it based on the Space Marine stuff? Because I feel like that's kind of where I'm gravitating to in 40K. I like the look of the Space Marines and the Chaos Space Marines specifically. I think it's the Black Legion. It's everything. Okay. Yeah, send it my way then. I'll look at all of it, Lana. DM me, my friend. It's a few steps and you press A twice. Yeah, that's not too bad. Because then you don't have to deal with all the different cutscenes. That's one thing with this hunt that just like wears you down is this cutscene with the A mashing on top of the loading from the Switch, you know? All right, this is the last encounter of the evening I'm going to do. And then it's time for your boy to step away so I can eat some din-din because I didn't eat dinner before stream tonight. I was a dum-dum and didn't eat before stream. Dang it. Didn't get it. Not tonight, anyways. Not tonight, anyways. All right, y'all. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. It was kind of a little bit more of a quiet night, but that's not a big deal. Sometimes you gotta have some quiet nights, you know? And add me in TCG Pocket. I haven't even played Pocket yet. If I do play Pocket, I will let you guys definitely know if I install it, and I will add each and every one of y'all. I've been playing a different mobile game, a free-to-play mobile game in my spare time called Warhammer 40K Tacticus, and it's awesome. I freaking love it. I love it so much. Berserk says, I like Sinnoh a lot, been getting alphas in Arceus, got Lucario, Psyduck, Luxray, Blue, Gastrodon, Clefable, and Staraptor. Yo, those are some good shinies to get. Congrats on all the shinies. You love to see it. And I'm a pink Gastrodon fan myself. I like the West Sea Gastrodon. I'm a West Coast boy. But hey, the blue one is good as well. Play the free version of TCG. The paid isn't worth it after the initial packs and rewards. Are you talking about TCG Pocket, Ralph? TCG Pocket, maybe? Anyways, with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you, each and every one of you, so much. If you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It takes you like a second to do it, and it helps push the video out into the YouTube space, encouraging others to come in and join us as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate y'all, and I will be live again on Sunday. So the schedule is every Tuesday and every other Sunday. This Sunday is a Sunday stream, so check back in. I'm gonna be jumping back into Sinnoh again because I want to get this playthrough going. And after seeing the shiny Starly, it's got my jowls wet and thirsty for a freaking shiny Chimchar, y'all. So, anyways, I hope you guys all have a great evening. Sleep tight, sleep well. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Chat with me in Discord and we'll hang out there. Have a good night, y'all. End screen. Night.